G'day, it's Robbie here again. Well, in a previous video I showed you this load spreader that I made up out of a bit of junk, and it was just in its partly welded up state. Anyway, I finished it off and I thought I'd just show you the final result. So when you saw it first, it had just a lifting tab at each end, and I made those out of some vehicle pull downs, tie downs. In fact, the whole thing's made out of a couple of vehicle pull downs from an old Mazda 626 that were taken off when the tow bar was fitted many years ago. It just shows you, never throw anything out. You know, what you think is useless one day will be handy. So anyway, I went on and welded on some of the other tie down points, because I thought, well, I might as well do it. I mean, leave some clearance in the middle so you're not going to come in too close to stuff. I mean, you really want to get these down as close to whatever you're lifting as possible, because you've only got limited range of lift on an inching crane, and if you want to get it into the back of a canopy or something, you really want to keep everything compact. So I deliberately didn't put any lifting points in the middle here, but you can see how it's worked out. It's quite good. I welded it all up with that little old Banggood 250 amp welder that I reviewed a while back. Great little welder, did a terrific job. I mean, I did double passes on all these welds, and the whole thing turned out okay. I missed a bit of paint there, I have to do a bit more, but anyway, it's good enough for now. So let's try it out and just see how it works. Yeah, let's do it. So I've got these shackles on each end, chains coming down onto the end of the tank, onto the inspection point on each end, and now we just lift it, just get them adjusted equally. Once you get the tension on it, as this is top heavy, we don't want the whole thing spinning over this way. I'll just rope off the cylinder to the bar so the thing can't slide on the lifting points. So there you go. Beautiful. As you can see, yeah, you want to strap off the motor so that it can't swing either way, which it will do if it's top heavy like these things are. So we'll view it from the other side. So as you can see, we're lifting it on the inspection port at each end. Just using some chains, you could use a rope or whatever you want, D-shackles, and yeah, always tie off your work, so your job, so it can't swing either way. I mean, these cranes lift this sort of stuff dead easy, and yeah, as you can see, we've only got a very short space between the cylinder heads and the boom. That whole depth should easily fit into the back of a tub with a canopy on the back of a ute, which is what the brother-in-law's got. I could bring that down a couple more lengths and get it even closer. I could shorten that chain as well. So yeah, this is an ideal length really for this sort of job, which is basically the sort of stuff you'll be lifting. You can even lift engines with these if you want to. Once again, it saves those chains going across on an angle, and yeah, the whole thing worked out good. I'm pretty pleased with that, and it didn't cost a cracker, just a bit of welding. And I welded that up, as I said, with a little 250 amp Banggood welder that I got and reviewed. Great little welder. Now, I've got another welder review coming up in the very near future. It's a new welder that Banggood have brought in, just brought in 50 of them. Much the same price as the little 250 amp welder that I used, the inverter welder. But it has a digital readout on it, and it is actually the smallest welder that Banggood sell. It's a tiny little thing. Stay tuned, that'll be arriving in probably a couple of weeks' time. Alright, well that's it from me. I hope you found it interesting, and yeah, if you're going to lift stuff and you don't want to damage it, a spreader bar is definitely the way to go. Alright, that's it from me. See you next time. Cheers.